I guess we're going to have to restart the video as if nothing happened, because my stream killed itself while I was trying to talk about this. Anyway, y'all want to talk about Jon Voight? The guy who is the father of Angelina Jolie, for those of you who care about her in any way, shape, or form. If you don't know who he is, he's been an actor for a while. His most recent things have been like Transformers and National Treasure. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're not here to talk about him as an actor. We're here to talk about him as a cuckoo brain conservative. So, before we get into that, though, let's do a quick run through the fan art. This one is from High Priestess Scarlet. Said, I lost the original piece I submitted to you as my first piece of fan art, so I decided to recreate it in my new art style. Given that I have spent the last 4 years improving my art, you've been a massive inspiration to that end, and now my partner and I are working on a manga together. I would not be where I am now if it was not for you inspiring me to draw. Fuck! Yes, okay. That's what I like to see. I like getting fan art because I am a narcissistic person on the internet, and I enjoy seeing y'all be fans of my content. But the thing that I like more about that is finding out that apparently somehow something that I did somewhere in the world inspired somebody to learn a skill, to get good at a skill. That's fucking fantastic. The art is also very nice, despite the fact that there's words here that I would rather kill myself than say. That's cool as shit. Silly Shinobi says, it's my fiance. Fucking good on you, then. Good on you. Everything about that is goddamn fantastic. The next one we have here is from Nami the Neko. Says, work in progress. Gonna put a lot of work into this. I've seen what this ends up looking like. It looks great when it's done. Anyways, thank you all for your fan art submissions. If you want your fan art to be shown in a future video, the best way to do so is to drop it in the fan art section of the Discord. With that said, let's go ahead and get into everything. I like when I've said words enough times that I'm able to say them at a very rapid rate without stumbling. That honestly feels wonderful to me. It feels like I've learned a skill. Anyway, this comes courtesy of Ron Filipkowski. Let's go ahead and see what Jon Voight has to say here. He's the
war of our lifetime now.
Okay.
We the people are in trouble if this nation picks Kamala Harris.
I mean, I was going to say we're in trouble if we pick the actual fascist, but sure. The bog standard Democrat who was a prosecutor. What problems will we run into if we pick her?
We must stop this crime that is happening.
The crime? Huh? I'm so confused. Crime. Why are we talking about the black woman and immediately bringing up crime? That part feels weird, doesn't it?
It's a war crime that Obama is directing, and Kamala Harris will be the cackling hyena that just listens and repeats.
It's a war crime because she might listen to Obama? I don't understand that. I don't understand. Huh? What? So one of the most popular presidents of my lifetime, that we're just worried about him maybe offering some suggestions to Kamala Harris? Okay.
If we do not stop this horror, you, my friends, will have the biggest horror that you will not know how to end.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What is the biggest horror? I'm so confused.
We must all see this truth.
What truth?
Become one with this understanding that God will guide us with words of wisdom.
I hate vagaries. I really hate vagaries. I hate when somebody like this is so dead set on convincing me of something, but they can't give a concrete example for jack shit. You have to understand the truth. Okay, what's the truth? You have to understand that God... Okay, now I gotta ask you a question. Can you prove that fucker exists? Can you prove I'm supposed to care about anything he said? Can you prove that he says the things you think he says? If the answer is no to all of those, why am I here?
That we may understand that Donald Trump...
Sir, another black president has hit the White House!
will make any sacrifice to save America.
No, you won't.
We the people are in danger. And we must vote for President Trump because he will save this nation. And the left are all afraid of his strength.
He's not very strong, but, I mean, what is he saving us from? You haven't said what the existential threat to our nation is that I have to be so concerned about.
Because he is only for the people. He's not for the power, for the greed, the lies.
He's 100% for the lies. He does it all the time. He's been lying about his rally sizes recently. He 100% does it for the power. He's literally a fucking megalomaniacal dipshit. And he hits 8 of 10 points on not one, but 2 different ways of measuring fascism. As for the greed, he's a fucking billionaire. Don't tell me he's not greedy. Do not even try to tell me that this man does not have greed pumping through his goddamn veins.
Or wanting to destroy one's hard-earned earnings. We must stop this madness now. Our children are in danger.
Didn't Trump put in tax regulations that made it so where lower-class people got taxed more? And people in, like, the $400,000 and $500,000 a year brackets paid less?
The left is trying to take away your children and turn them into non-binaries.
What? How is... First of all, if all the kids come out non-binary, who the fuck cares? What's that change anything? Do you know the difference between a male, a female, and an NB? Nothing. Fucking nothing. They're just people. That's it. There's no functional difference. Did you know that 2 NB people can get married, fuck, and have kids? It's almost like being NB isn't a problem. You can just... Oh no, Kamala's gonna they them the kids. Even if that happened, it wouldn't fucking matter. What does turning non-binary mean? And what does it affect? It doesn't affect anything.
You all on the left, the ones who are my peers that preach, you all know who you are. What have you all learned in this life?
I've learned not to trust old people who are out of touch with reality.
Have you learned the lessons that will bring you to the higher place of eternity?
Oh, so if I'm not a Christian, I'm not a good person. Fuck you! Why do you still have a job?
This is now all your lessons. For each one who votes against Trump, this will be among the worst crimes that you will see in your lives.
Not voting for Trump. Not voting for Trump will be among the worst crimes I'll ever commit. If not voting for Trump is among the worst crimes I'll ever commit, I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. Who cares? White man, please stop, white man. I'm just going to chew on a bottle of Tabasco. That's where I'm at right now. That's what I have to do. That's far more productive than listening to anything else from this insane old man. Anything else from this actual insane old person who has... I mean, he looks like he's got one foot in the grave, but I don't want to use that as an argument against him. I want to understand, how is not voting for Trump a goddamn crime? How is that a crime? I'm so confused. None of that makes any fucking sense to me. None of that makes any sense at all. Deshaw says, I'm going to guess he and his daughter don't talk politics or religion. I just do not understand people like this. I don't. I don't know how you can get the brain worms this deep into your mind. The actual convicted felon. If you don't vote for the actual convicted felon, that's the crime. Apparently. That's all I got for this one. I just wanted to give you your daily dose of crazy today. Share this with somebody if they also hate themselves. Insert end of video tagline here. Hey, just wanted to give a quick thank you to all of my wonderful patrons who help keep me afloat and help keep this channel going. YouTube and Twitch are wonderful platforms, but at the end of the day, stability is not one of their strong suits. If you want to support my channel, then obviously Patreon is one of the best ways of doing that. Link is in the description. But I do want to personally thank everybody who has contributed to the channel. Those people would be Red Joker, Purple Poundini, Jemshin, Britzkrieg, Jupe the Malignant, Michael, Ravalern, Mabbity Babbity, Astral Frontier, Autumn and Angel, Nixie Chan, Mark Anthony, Victorian Alchemist, I'm not saying the last part of that, and you know that. Arcton Arclacier, Kiratorian, Dren Hadamata, Jordan M, John L,
Lord Bleck, Smiling Game Master, and Fireshard. And everyone else who supports my channel and lets me do what I do full time. This is a dream job of mine that I never believed that I would be able to take full time, and with your help, I've been able to do it. So thank you so very much for that. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you all enjoy, and I hope you all are having a wonderful time. I will see you all in the next one, hopefully.